Hallo, zusammen. That was Hey Everybody in German. Thanks for tuning in to the D-Eyed Bro Talk podcast. I'm Dolby.
And I'm Ives.
And we're coming to you pre-recorded through your ear holes from the D-Eyed Bro Talk studio in Richmond, Virginia, a.k.a. my spare bedroom. It's August 20th, 2017, and this is episode number 6. Hey, Ives.
Yo.
Let's crack open a cold one.
Do it.
Yeah. Beer time.
Beer time.
It's beer 30.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
We're adults. We don't need a reason to drink. We just do it.
We just do it because we have to adult. This is the only way to put up with adulting.
Only way to cope with our sad lives.
That color though.
Oh, yeah.
Take a sip. Take a sip. So what are you drinking?
Hey, fucker.
Ooh.
Cheers, motherfucker.
I forgot to do the cheers again. Oh no.
All right. Now.
Oh, also, fun fact on this episode, Dolby has finally broken his can phrase, and he has finally bought bottles.
I like bottles. It's just the ones that I've been getting have been in cans, coincidentally.
Exactly.
I can't help it.
Right. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you, what are you drinking?
Well, I am drinking the Grapefruit Sculpin from Ballast Point Brewery, based out of San Diego, California. It's got 7% ABV, so pretty decent. Get you nice and toasty. It's got a moderate carbonation. Smells, pretty much it smells exactly like if you cut a grapefruit in half and then sniffed it. And let's see, taste, again, really strong grapefruit. And hops. It is an IPA. It's a grapefruit IPA. It's a really strong hoppy flavor, very bitter, but it goes down real easy. Like it's smooth. It's got a 99 on Beer Advocate.
Almost
It's like
perfect.
way up there. It's just about perfect. Probably my favorite beer to date. I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10, dude.
Whoa.
It is, for me, it is a perfect beer.
Whoa.
Your mileage may vary, but it is my favorite, and it definitely gets the D.I. Bro Talk seal of approval. Boom.
Done.
So, buddy, what are you drinking?
Oh, let's see. I'm drinking a Vienna-style lager from Devil's Backbone Brewery, and they're actually local guys. Brewery?
Brewery?
Brewery.
Burgergery?
Brewery.
You can't words today.
I can't words today, guys. Just bear with me. But it is from, let's see, where is this guy from? Lexington, Virginia. So,
Lexington.
local beer.
Yep.
So this one got an 85. It's got 5.2% APV.
ABV.
ABV.
You keep saying P.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
I don't care. I don't care. So on the description here, you got a nice let's see, you got nice hops from Northern Brewer size with Vienna Pilsen, dark Munich, and caramel malts, and they lager it for 5 weeks straight, and then distribute it out. For me, on my taste, my personal thoughts, has a great aroma to it. When I first taste it, it's like, this is gonna sound really, really odd, but it's like Yingling on steroids.
Yeah.
Like really hyped up Yingling taste. So if you like that bitter taste of Yingling, this is like amped up on another degree that you will love completely.
Yes.
I gave this a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I still haven't found that perfect one yet, but
Found that
that's
perfect
okay.
10.
It still gets
It's
the seal
out there.
talk approval, man.
Seal of approval?
Yeah, go do it.
Boom.
Done. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ives, anything pissing you off lately?
Absolutely, man.
Oh, yeah?
So, if you guys don't know, when I'm off of work and everything, I have a side business. I do a little bit of detailing for some coworkers and some friends and everything. I don't charge them that much. I do a good job, but I got this one client, and he was bitching earlier this week about, hey, I've got hard water spots on my passenger windows and half of my sunroof. I'm like, yeah, that happened because when I was trying to, dry mop it all off, I use like an absorption towel and get all the water off before it, dries really quickly and turns into hard water.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to those windows in time. So I've been there 2 times already. I've tried 2 different ways to get it off, and he just called me back like 5 minutes ago and saying, hey, I still see them there. I'm like, jeez, I don't know what else to tell you, dude. I charge you $40 to do a $80 detail, and you're bitching about some water spots. Just do it your freaking self. And then this guy is also like, I call him the princess. And he wants me to like put WD-40 on the door hinges and put some gas in the car too if it's low. And I'm like, you want me to go get your groceries for you too? While I'm
Yeah,
at it?
right?
I just hate people like that when
When
I'm
you pick your
picking
kids up from school?
yeah, like be grateful for what I'm doing for you at least. And yeah, it's not going to be, a perfect $80 thing you can get done at carpool because I'm doing you a favor because I'm good at what I do for the most part. Something happens, sometimes I get hard water spots or sometimes I miss a spot. It happens. I'm just one guy.
It's not going to be perfect every time.
Yeah, and I spend like 3 hours on these cars making sure every single spot is perfect and everything, and just I don't get any money out of it. I really don't get no big reward out of it, which is why I'm quitting.
Yeah.
Because of crap like this. People aren't grateful for me doing the little extra things here and there, and then they're nitpicking on little things that I just can't help.
When you break it down hourly, you're making less than $10 an hour when you do this job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I have to literally invest $15 at what they give me just so I can power wash it and everything like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to become to the point where I get my own stuff like that and become an actual full mobile detailer because I don't want to do that.
Well, then you got to get a business license and insurance and all sorts of stupid shit.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm good. I just do it for friends and coworkers, and now it's been spoiled for everybody.
Yep.
I just don't want to do it anymore. It's just too much time out of my day, and I get no reward out of it.
One person fucked it up for the rest of them.
Actually, it's more like two people.
Well,
but,
2 people,
I
but
don't want to
yeah.
go into detail about that. But I just hate that, just like you're trying to do something nice for somebody, not charging much at all for a really good freaking detail job, and they're like, oh, there's a little bit of a musky smell, or I have these like little water droplets that are stuck on my window. I'm like, just go take care of it yourself, man.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to like, obsess over your vehicle. I'm not your freaking servant.
Yeah, really.
You just call me out whenever you want so I can go fix something. I'm like,
nah.
you get what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm not the super perfect detailer like everybody wants me to be. Like I'm like some sort of 5-star detailer. I'm just helping you out,
I mean, if you don't like it, then just don't ask me to do it again.
Carpool is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Just go over there and take care of that. And you can bitch and complain to them, and they'll actually, owe you money for that crap.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a business.
Nope.
I'm just doing you a favor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, buddy, what are we talking about today?
Well, today's episode is going to be about video games.
Video games?
Yeah, video games.
Video games.
Oh, boy, video games.
Boy.
So, in this episode, we're going to talk about consoles we had first growing up, our first ever console.
Yep.
And, of course, we're going to go through some favorites and least favorites, and then we're going to go into the video game Andre.
Yeah.
And we're just going to list off best video games ever.
Yeah.
I'm going to be stealing the show again tonight, folks. I hate to say it. I'm more of the...
he is the video game
I am
nerd.
the video game guy, and he's kind of just like, I play video games every now and then. That's about it.
I'm a casual gamer.
Yeah.
Pretty cash.
So, Dolby.
Yeah.
What was your first ever console?
My first ever console wasn't a console, it was a handheld.
Nice.
It was the Game Boy.
Nice.
The original. The big, giant, gray brick.
Nice.
And the only game I had was Tetris at first.
Me too.
Yeah.
I got mine used for like $100 back when it was still like brand spanking new.
Nice.
All I had was Tetris and Pokemon Blue, I believe it was.
Okay, see, I had Tetris, and then I got Pokemon Yellow.
Ooh,
Yeah, the
fancy
Pikachu
guy.
edition.
Nice.
And I got mine for free.
Aw,
Yeah, my grandpa gave it to me.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Peepaw was
was-
pretty awesome.
So that's your first ever console.
Yeah.
What came after that?
After that was the Game Boy Color.
So you were pretty much just a handheld guy until
For a long time, I was pretty much just a handheld guy. I went from
Nice.
the Game Boy to the Game Boy Color. I had, let's see, what games did I have for that? I had Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah, I had Crystal.
I had Crystal, and I had... Actually, come to think of it, I think that was the only game I had for it.
Yeah.
But I played the shit out of it.
If we're going into the whole Game Boy thing, I really didn't have a lot of games because the one games that I would get, like Pokemon or my all-time favorite, Fire Emblem,
No?
I could just play those for hours and hours on end.
Exactly.
I actually had 2 Game Boy Colors at the time because I had
Nice.
Blue and Pokemon Silver, which is probably the one I played on the most on because I almost
Okay.
got all the Pokemon on there.
Yeah.
And I would actually just hook them up and just trade
You would trade
with
between
myself.
yourself,
pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
awesome.
Let's see. After that, I got the Game Boy Advanced SP, the little flip-open model with the built-in backlight.
Dude, hands down, I think that was the best Game Boy ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, one, you finally had a backlight for the screen.
Yeah, you
no
didn't
more
have to buy
little
a separate little, like,
little plug-in
attachment.
that drained down your battery in like 2 hours, and it
Exactly.
barely could see anything on there.
Yeah.
and it folded up, and I had the fancy like little metal leather case.
Oh, nice.
On top of mine.
I did not have that.
Oh man, I had the gray version.
Okay.
I played that for hours.
I actually had two. The first one I got was blue, and then my dog at the time ate my Game Boy.
Nice.
Like chewed it up, destroyed
He couldn't
it.
eat your homework. He just had to eat your
Yeah,
Game
he ate
Boy.
my Game Boy. I wish he had eaten my homework. Well, I never did my homework, so.
Same.
And then the second one I had was the black one, which I liked a lot.
Yeah.
I had Pokemon Emerald on that one, and I had, what was it, Dragon Age 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Age 3.
Dragon Age is good.
That was a fun one. I enjoyed that a lot.
Okay, here's one I'm going to show you that not a lot of people remember.
Okay.
Do you remember when they came out with Game Boy Advance cartridges that had like full episodes of SpongeBob and stuff on them?
Yeah.
I had a couple of those.
Okay.
I had like the first ever episode of SpongeBob SquarePants on a Game Boy Advance
cartridge.
I was like the coolest kid in school, like in middle school. I was like, dude, you have those? It's like, yeah, let's play it.
Yeah.
Look, we're watching movies.
Watching freaking SpongeBob.
On my Game Boy.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's awesome.
It was like super pixelated back then. I think it was like 240 pixel or something.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was
Maybe
terrible.
less than that.
Terrible.
Terrible quality. And you only had like 2 episodes per Game Boy console.
Yeah.
Let's
see.
What did you have after that?
After that, I was very late to the game, but it finally got a PlayStation 2. And the reason I got the PlayStation 2 was so I could play Guitar Hero.
Nice.
So I had Guitar Hero 3, I had Guitar Hero 2, I had all 3. I had 1, 2, and 3.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I had... Did Aerosmith come on the PlayStation 2?
Yes.
Yeah, I had Guitar Hero Aerosmith.
Actually, all the good Guitar Heroes all came out on either
PS2.
Xbox 360 or PlayStation 2
Yeah.
or 3.
Yeah. And on Guitar Hero 2 and 3, I got to the point where I would get 5 stars on every song. Except for Freebird and Through the Fire and Flames.
Yeah.
Because,
What? Yeah, on Expert?
No.
No, screw
Yeah.
that.
I could do Expert on every other song.
Except that.
I could Expert Gold Star a lot of them, but not on Freebird or Through the Fire and Flames.
If we're going to talk about Guitar Hero, I had a late start on it, so I completely missed 2.
Yeah, you did.
I had some of my friends, they brought me over and they let me play their 2, and I was like, yeah, it's okay.
2 was good.
Yeah, no, I downloaded the demo for 3.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a guitar at the time.
You had to use
And
the
I used the
controller.
controller.
Yeah.
I was actually really good with the controller.
Do,
I could get some expert songs as long as they did have a lot of rapid notes, like 8s and 16ths.
Yeah.
I'd be good. But I played the crap out of 3. I remember bringing that over to Bandcamp and hooking it up on the projector and have people try to battle me with my controller, and I'd sometimes win against the guitar. That's how good I was.
This one time at Bandcamp,
Oh my God.
I played Guitar Hero.
Yeah. We hooked up the projector, and I pretty much beat everybody.
Bunch of kids who play real instruments playing a fake instrument.
Yeah. That's so cool, right?
Yeah, man.
I was like talk of the town,
So
man.
cool.
Dude, PS. So, what'd you have after the PS2?
After the PS2, well, actually, it was kind of at the same time as the PS2. We got the original Xbox, not the 360, the Xbox. Yeah. I had the original Forza racing game,
No way.
the very first one.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
And I had Halo, the original Halo. And that was really the only games I had for it. In case you can't tell, I wasn't really a huge gamer growing up. After that, I didn't have a console for a while, and then ended up getting a PS3, which was my happy. That was my favorite console, probably.
Happy place.
Yeah, PS3 was one of my favorite consoles. And that's where I got introduced to a whole bunch of games. Oh, man. We'll talk about the games later, but yeah.
Yeah, PS3 had a lot of good,
Yeah.
earth-shattering and like life-defining games.
Great freaking titles.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then after that, I ended up with a PS4 when it came out,
Yep.
and now I have nothing.
Look how happy he is.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, he actually really is.
I am.
You know, you really should, if you want to ever play like the classic Game Boys, download the emulator that I
Oh,
got.
I have an emulator.
That's right. You showed me the
Yeah,
emulator.
I have
That's
an
right.
emulator. I have Pokemon Yellow. I've got
yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
I got-
Dude, the emulator I have, it has Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 1. I can get PS1 games.
The problem about the PS1 games is that you have to do a certain type of coding in order to get them downloaded on there because it's actually a CD data. So.
But yeah, it's got all sorts of shit. Some Sega titles, Nintendo titles. Yeah.
Atari.
Yep.
I mean, they literally have all the classic game titles, like classic consoles on there. So it's really nice.
For free.
For free?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, buddy, what are some of the consoles you've had?
Oh, geez, I got to think about this for a little while.
Yeah.
Let's see. Go back to my childhood. I think it was like 5 or 6. I think the first ever console, and any game related, not even a Game Boy, I think was a Super Nintendo.
Nice.
On there, I had a couple odd games. You know, I had had Mario Kart, of course.
Of course.
Super Mario Brothers. I think it was 3 that I think you can get 3 on. I think it was 3.
Okay.
And then I had like a Scooby Doo game. You know, that one was crazy. If you
Wait,
died,
was it the original Nintendo or the Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
No, Mario Brothers 3 was on the original Nintendo, but I think they remade it and put it on the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure.
So it was the Super Nintendo, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First ever was the Super Nintendo. I remember that. Oh, I got Doom for the Super Nintendo.
Doom.
Yeah, I was a 7-year-old and I had Doom. That was a good time.
Yeah.
That was definitely a good time. Soon after that, I got the original Game Boy. I had Tetris, and then later on, I had Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
That big old brick. And let's see. After that, didn't really have any other consoles, really. I mean, there weren't any other out there besides Nintendo.
Yeah, not really. Well,
And
I guess there was Sega.
Yeah, there was Sega.
Yeah.
I did play a little bit with Sega. Like, my friends had Sega Genesis and stuff like that,
Genesis.
and Sega Saturn. That was, that was cool, but it wasn't my thing. After that, I had the Donkey Kong Special Edition N64.
Nice.
That was a good game. Of course, that's also when my cousin introduced me to GoldenEye and Perfect Dark.
GoldenEye, that was a great one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So after that, I mean, I pretty much played that the whole time. And then I moved up to the GameCube. At the time, I had the 2 Game Boy Colors. And then when I had the GameCube, I had the Game Boy Advance SP.
Yes.
And then I had a regular Game Boy Advance that I had fixed up from a friend who just didn't want it anymore. It was kind of beaten up a little bit, but I fixed it.
Yeah.
Then after that, I finally got my first other console. I did get original PlayStation. Definitely played some good games on there. Then I had a PlayStation 2, and then at the same time I had a PlayStation 2, I had the Xbox, the original Xbox.
The original.
And that's when I got into like Halo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. After that, I got an Xbox 360, and I had that for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
It wasn't really playing any handhelds. I had a PSP.
Yeah, I remember
I had.
that.
I'm sorry, guys. My whole entire order is completely off. But I did have a PSP when the PlayStation 2 was out. I did have a couple of games. I don't remember what they were. I'd have to go back into that. Definitely had a Game Boy Advanced. What was the dual screen one? Was it DS? Yeah, it was DS. I had a Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
An original one.
That was after the Game Boy.
That was a lot of fun because you could play like Mario Party or the original Mario 64.
Yeah.
And you could play with other friends on your DS like wirelessly. It was like the coolest thing ever.
It was revolutionary.
I know, it really was. And then and I had 360 for the longest time. Got a lot of good titles out of that. And then I finally got a PS3 when I was in California, and I brought that one back. So I had both consoles. And then later on, I got an Xbox. I got a PlayStation 4.
Yes.
And then I finally got myself a cheap old first gen Xbox One. So I now have the best of both worlds.
You say it's old like it's been out forever.
Well, it has been out for about 4 years now.
Has it been 4 years?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all I have.
Yeah.
So
we can tell who the bigger gamer is, that's for sure.
oh yeah, I mean video games were like what I was doing. Of course, I would still go out like outside like a regular '90s kid and have fun with playing outside in the sand or something like that. But whenever I was inside, I was always playing my game systems.
Yeah, while he was playing game systems, I was reading books.
Nerd, book nerd, and you.
You're a gamer nerd.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
Yep.
Okay, so what was your worst ever console?
Worst console, man. I mean, I haven't had that many, so it's kind of hard to place it. As far as features go, I mean, the original Game Boy was as basic as it gets, but it's very, it was the original Game Boy, so I can't call it the worst. Probably the original Xbox. Like, it wasn't bad.
No.
But the PS2 was better, so I definitely got more use out of the PS2 than my original Xbox.
Yeah.
So that probably was my least favorite of all of my gaming systems.
What was your most favorite?
Most favorite? PS4.
Yeah.
Hands down, PS4.
Really?
No.
Not even the PS3?
I mean, the PS3 was great, and there were a lot of great titles, and I definitely used the PS3 more.
Right.
Because, it's been out longer. But PS4 just took it to another level, in my opinion.
It really did.
Yeah.
It really did. It
Yeah.
was really nice and clean.
Mm-hmm. What about you, bud?
Worst console I ever had. Wow. So it's going to take a while, too.
I know, right?
Oh, my gosh. Bear with me, guys. Really?
Sorry.
Okay, Alex Trebek. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
I have to say, worst console I ever had was the... Ooh. Man, damn.
Ooh.
Oh. Jeez. Oh, my gosh. Keep playing the Jeopardy music. Boom, boom. Yep. Let's see. I think it was original Xbox.
Okay.
Tie between that and the Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah, the GameCube.
The GameCube was a really poor design thing because look, it was a cool design, right? It's like a cube and it plays games. The problem is that the games were like those super skinny, tiny discs.
Yeah.
So you couldn't play anything else except for the games in it.
Yeah.
And you still had the memory cards, and the controller was just all
that design
over the place.
Was weird.
Like, okay, the N64 controller was a little bit odd because you technically needed like 3 hands to hold it.
Yeah.
But we found a way.
Yeah.
And it worked actually pretty well for us. But the GameCube controller?
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with that one.
Some crazy ass design, and I don't know, man.
I never owned a GameCube, but my cousin did, and I played it quite a bit. And yeah, it was weird.
I bet.
And the titles for it, I mean, there were a couple good ones, I guess, but
I think my favorite from them was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Oh, yeah.
That was such a good game. Soundtrack was really good, too.
Nice.
I would play that thing forever.
I used to play Wave Rider.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wave Rider. That's a good one. Never played it, though, but I heard it was a good one. Mm-hmm. Now, my best. That's a really tough one.
Yeah. We're probably not going to agree on that one. But
we're not going to agree on it. No. Best I had, because just of all the good experiences I've had, was definitely Xbox 360.
Yeah.
It's when I started playing Call of Duty and I really started becoming like a hardcore gamer. I would stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning playing Call of Duty with my friends. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Yeah.
I mean,
I got in a lot of trouble for that.
When we lived together at our old apartment, we would both be playing video games until the freaking sun came up.
But see, that was okay because we were adults back then and we could stay up as late as we want.
Exactly.
I was doing this on school nights, dude. Yeah, I was getting in a lot of trouble for that. I was sleeping through like some of my classes. It was kind of bad. But no, I have to say Xbox 360 definitely. A lot of good experiences there.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what about video games?
The actual games themselves?
I say the way we do this is that we do your favorite game on every single console
Okay.
that you've ever owned.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Well, original Game Boy, I only had 2 games, Tetris and Pokemon Yellow. So I think it's pretty obvious which one that's going to be. Pokemon's Yellow. It was my first experience. Well, not my first experience. I watched the cartoon, obviously. But my first Pokemon game experience. So, yeah.
You know, I have to admit, out of the entire Pokemon franchise, I really think the handheld games was the best thing they ever came out with.
Absolutely.
I mean, there was just like, you think about it, when you have such a game that maybe has like 512 megabytes of data on it for a game, but you're able to play like hours upon hours on it, just because of what you could do and all the randomization and everything. It was the ultimate game.
It was amazing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a handheld RPG of these pocket monsters that you just love and everybody was crazy about.
Yeah, it was awesome. You got to go on your own little adventure, like Ash and Misty and Brock and all them.
Yeah. So you can almost like live out the whole thing.
Exactly.
Of course, now we got things like Pokemon Go. So
yeah. Okay, so my next console was the Game Boy Color. That's also an easy one because I only had one game for that, and that was Pokemon Crystal. Also an excellent addition to the Pokemon franchise.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
After that, the Game Boy Advance SP. Again, only had 2 games. Pokemon Emerald and Dragon Age 3. I'm going to go away from Pokemon with this one. Dragon Age 3 was probably my favorite.
Dragon Age 3 was... the whole Dragon Age series was really good.
I mean, it was an RPG. Yep. It was a puzzle game. You had team building. You could have up to 4 people in your party. And the story was actually pretty long. Like, it took a while to finish that game. And it was in depth. And, like, you had to go and talk to, like, everyone you met to make sure you get all the little hints and everything, or else you wouldn't be able to complete it. Like, I remember there was this one mission where you had to go to this pyramid in the desert, and there's 4 buttons on this one floor once you get to it, and you have to hit them in a certain sequence in order to get the item that you're searching for. The only way you can figure out that sequence, other than random chance, is to go talk to the king's daughters in the town that's right down the road from them. There's just 2 little girls. They're just kind of dancing, and you just walk over to them. They start singing this old nursery rhyme that doesn't tell you exactly which buttons, but it gives you hints. It's like a riddle, and you have to decipher the riddle to figure out which buttons to hit in which order.
Gosh, that's insane.
I know. It was awesome. So, yeah, Dragon Age takes the cake on that one.
Did you ever play Golden Sun?
Never played Golden Sun.
That's the one I got really into. Okay. Golden Sun and Golden Sun 2, those were really good. They were like puzzle games, same thing, like RPG based.
Yeah.
Kind of like Final Fantasy RPG based. But they also had puzzles as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
nice.
They were a lot of fun.
I like that.
So what was after that? Your favorite games?
After that, I had the PS2. And as I said before, I had all the Guitar Hero games. But I also had Need for Speed Underground 2.
Ooh,
yeah.
Childhood, right in the childhood.
Yep. So that was probably my favorite. It was like one of the first games where you could like customize your car
and do free roam,
upgrade. Yeah, free roam. You could just drive around the city doing whatever you wanted.
Need for Speed was on top of their game when they made Underground and Underground 2 because you have your racing games, right? But you don't have like that like pre-Fast and Furious kind of thing where you could customize your car and you could free roam and do whatever race you want.
Yeah, like that true like street racing feel where you're just driving around town and, oh, look, someone wants to race. Let's just do it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what Underground 2 was for me. Like, it was just, excellent.
Back in the day, it was so revolutionary. It's like, dude, you can actually drive your car around the town and go to different races if you want to. You can choose what you want to do.
And you didn't have to wait on loading screens.
Everything was like pretty much instant.
Yeah.
It was great.
Exactly. And at the same time as the PS2, I had the original Xbox. This one's pretty easy too. I only had 2 games. I had Halo and I had the original Forza Motorsport. And Forza was definitely my favorite.
Ouch.
I know. See, I like first-person shooters, but I'm not like a huge first-person shooter person. I'm really not that good at them, as Ives can attest to, because we've played together many times, and he has had to revive me many times. So no, racing games are definitely my forte. So the original Forza was excellent. It just felt so real when you were driving the car.
Yeah.
Like, it was different from Need for Speed because it was only on racetrack. You couldn't really customize them too much. Like, you could change the color of the paint, but no, that was really about it.
Yeah.
But it just felt like you were on an actual racetrack, over in Italy or whatever, or the Nürburgring in Germany. Let's see, after that I had the PS3. I had a shit ton of games for that.
Yeah, you did. You had a lot of games.
That's when I like really got into gaming. I can't list them all because there were so many that I bought, played, sold, all that stuff. But definitely my favorite, Fallout 3.
Okay, you restored my faith in you.
He was staring at me over his microphone like, you don't say fucking Fallout 3. We're done here.
No, honestly though, it is Fallout 3.
Yeah. Well, it's a tie.
Okay.
Fallout 3
Yeah.
and Skyrim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skyrim was really good.
See, I loved Skyrim.
But see, they're both made by the same company.
Yeah, they're both made by
so
Bethesda. They have similar gameplay.
No problemo.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Fallout 3. Oh, walking through the wasteland and all that good stuff. Like, oh my god.
Don't get me started. We're gonna take another hour.
I know.
If I talk
We'll
about
have to do a whole
Fallout.
episode about Fallout.
Good God. No, I can't do it.
Yeah, I know. So definitely Fallout 3 and Skyrim, Elder
Yeah,
Scrolls.
that's good. PS4.
Yeah, PS4. I actually didn't end up getting a lot of games for PS4.
No, you really
Yeah.
didn't. That's kind of where you were
'Cause-
starting to be like, yeah, I don't really want.
Yeah, I
as
kind
many
of started to
game
drop
consoles.
off video games there. I had Gran Turismo on PS4. That was fun. I had Fallout 4, the latest Fallout title, which is also amazing. Just as good, if not slightly better than Fallout 3, in my opinion. I know Ives doesn't agree with me on that one, but he wants to kill me now. Yeah, Fallout 4, and then I got I got Skyrim remastered for the PS4. But yeah, those were probably my two favorite games on the PS4 there. What about you, buddy?
Hello, darkness, my old
Yeah,
friend.
he's not happy with me right now.
It sucks to be with you again. I've lost all faith in Dobie. He does not love Fallout 4 like I do.
Yeah, I do.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Okay, so I got one more question for you.
No, okay.
Your most favorite game to date out of all the consoles? What you got?
Favorite game, 100% of all time, Skyrim. Skyrim.
Obviously the remastered version.
Yeah.
Just to be on a technical thing.
Yeah, and
you know?
with the PS4, they added mods. It was like, I know, before you PC Master Race fuckers come in, I know you've had mods forever. I'm not a PC gamer.
No.
Shit's too expensive.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, even I have had a couple PC games, but I'm just like, there's just way too much money to maintain into something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, if you want a good gaming rig, you gotta spend, like, double the amount. And, like, yes, I know it's cheaper in the long run, yada, yada, yada. I just want something that works that I can pop a disc in and play.
yeah.
So, yeah, the Skyrim remastered with all the mods and stuff, that was my favorite game
That's
of all
kind of
time.
why consoles are really popular.
Yeah.
Because you could just buy this thing for $400 and it plays a game
It
perfectly.
works.
It
Yeah.
works. There are no upgrades you need to get on on the hardware.
You don't got to go into the BIOS and make sure everything's working properly. It works. It's done. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it would be awesome to have a gaming computer because there's some awesome looking shit on there.
Yeah.
But I digress.
I digress.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my favorite ones now.
Yeah.
So,
Start at number one. Start at the beginning.
yeah.
Yep.
Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Favorites.
Uh-huh.
Doom.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Doom.
It's amazing. And to go off on another note as well, when Bethesda took control of the Doom franchise and remade the new one,
Yeah.
I just giggled like a little girl, basically.
That was a
It
good
was so
one.
much fun.
Yeah.
They did such a good job remaking it.
They really did.
And they even they were nice enough to give us like little Easter eggs of like old retro style levels.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you let me borrow the remastered new version. It was pretty
so
good.
Badass.
I never
It's like,
finished it, but it was awesome.
It was like what Doom should have been in the 21st century,
Yeah.
done properly.
Yeah.
There's just like a lot of death metal, awesome weapons and stuff, and the graphics and all the gore. Anyway, all right. So yeah, Super Nintendo was Doom.
Yeah.
Tetris. I mean, not Tetris. But, sorry, not Tetris. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah.
We're weird.
No, best for Game Boy was definitely yellow version.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, for me it was blue version because that's all I had.
The Pokemon original.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the Game Boys out of the way.
Yeah, because like yellow, blue, red, those were all kind of the same game
Yeah,
basically.
it was, but I
Yeah.
had the blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You weren't cool enough to have yellow.
Ooh. Well, see, the funny thing is that I got blue before they came out with yellow.
Yeah.
Because they came out with blue and red first, and then a couple months later they came out with yellow.
Yep.
So I already had blue, and I was like, Mom won't let me buy yellow, so
And
I'm stuck with blue.
And I didn't get a Game Boy Cut, or I didn't get Game Boy. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't get Pokemon Yellow until like a year after it came out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so after that was Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color was definitely silver version.
Okay.
Hands down silver version. I put way too much time into that.
You just reminded me. I had gold version actually.
You did?
Yeah.
You should have had crystal version. You had crystal version though too.
I did have crystal version too, but I had gold version also.
Nice.
Yeah. I just remembered that.
Now, if I remember this correctly, red, blue, and yellow were the first gens.
Yep.
Those were on Game Boy.
Yes.
So were silver and gold.
Silver and gold were on the original Game Boy
But crystal
too.
was for color only.
Yes, but it was the same game as Silver and Gold,
Right.
just with a few things added.
Right. Had
Yeah.
better graphics.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
exactly.
So, yeah, Game Boy Color, definitely silver. I put way too much time into that game. Game
Yeah.
Boy Advance is going to go different. Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem
Yep.
1, and then Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. That's such a good game.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my gosh.
looks like a game that would be right up my alley. I just haven't.
You can download it in the emulator. I have it right
might
now,
have to
and I
do
need to
that.
continue playing it because I'm running out of ideas to play for games right now.
emulator
Sad enough
right
as
there.
it is.
I always forget that I have the emulator installed.
Me too.
Like when I get my
It's like,
when I get my gaming itch, I always forget that I have it. I'm like, oh well.
I could just play on my laptop. And I can
Yeah.
plug my PlayStation 3 controller in there and just do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so after that, I had the DS. DS will probably have to be. Oh, jeez, the Pokemon of that generation, I believe.
What was that?
It was Fire. No, Fire Red was for Game Boy Advance. That's when they revamped it.
Yeah.
So it was the slot one. I'm trying to think of what I had now because I was on and off. But basically, when the DS and the PSP came out, I was in between the two. So I either had one or the other for like 3 different times.
Okay.
So if I was going to say PSP would definitely be SOCOM.
SOCOM.
The SOCOM 2 that came out for them.
Yeah.
That was really cool. You're basically playing a first-person shooter on PSP.
Is SOCOM Tom Clancy? No, that's Ghost Recon.
No, that's Ghost Recon.
Yeah, okay.
SOCOM was a different thing.
Yeah.
About Navy SEALs. I think it was Navy SEALs. I don't remember. Anyway.
SOCOM was, yeah.
Yeah, and then DS was... Oh, jeez. No, you know what it was? It was Soul Silver.
Oh,
When they
that's it.
revamped
Heart
the Silver
Gold and
series.
Soul Silver.
Yeah, and they had
Yeah.
like the little clip thing and everything. Those were
Yeah.
actually really hard to find after they had sold.
That's right.
So I actually got it for a really high value when I traded it back in.
Nice.
And then after that, that's it for the handhelds. So let's go back to consoles.
Console.
N64,
Yeah.
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
Easy.
Okay.
Super, super easy. I mean, I knew you had Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 64.
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon. I never really could get
I
into
know, I
Pokemon
didn't
Snap.
either.
There's just too many things you have to get in order to get like
Yeah.
some sort of secret, stupid Easter egg. Anyway, yeah, definitely Perfect Dark. I spent so much time playing multiplayer with my friends. I was just
Okay.
like, yeah, I'm the freaking king on this one, man. You know, the story was really good too in the campaign. But yeah, that was pretty much it on the 64. Then GameCube came out. Sonic Adventure Battle 2 was my favorite.
Nice.
I didn't really have a lot of games for that. I don't even remember some of the other games I had. I think I had a couple other Mario things, but I was just like, nah.
Nah.
The Sonic game was best game. It was amazing. The original intro song, Escape from the City.
Nice.
Take me away and we will escape from the city. Something like that. That was really good.
Nerd.
Yeah, I don't care.
I know.
I don't care. I never
We're all
owned a
nerds
Wii or a Wii U.
No?
Nope.
Why did I think you did? No,
Nope.
you didn't.
I never
Yeah.
did. Everybody else did. I didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't get into it because I was too Call of Duty.
Ooh. Side note, on
Yeah.
N64, I never owned one, but my grandpa did. Mm-hmm. And I would go over to his house and play Legends of Zelda. No, not Ocarina of Time. That was handheld. Which
Mask of
one?
Majora?
Yes, Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? I know all the titles to the Zelda games. I've never played one.
I should play them on my emulator.
I should too.
Yeah,
Just to see what they're like.
yeah.
I would love to play the original like Zelda 64.
No, dude, the original Zelda was on the original Nintendo.
I know that.
Yeah,
I might have to play that
Kinda
on the
wanna play that.
original Nintendo.
Yeah.
I have to find that.
right.
New idea. Get original Zelda.
Yeah.
Play. Get invested into Zelda merchandise and everything. Yeah.
Can't Triforce.
Exactly. Pretty much. Let's see. What else did I have? Ooh, we're gonna go into original PlayStation.
Yeah.
Original
The
PlayStation.
OG.
Yeah, the original PlayStation had a lot of good games. They had Crash Bandicoot, Gran Turismo. I actually hated the crap out of Gran Turismo. Just couldn't get along with the game.
No.
No, it was just I don't know. No, my favorite on there is one that not many people know about and is extremely hard for me to find. It's called Vigilante 8 Second Offense. Basically, it was a knockoff of Twisted Steel. You drive vehicles around. You drive vehicles around with weapons on them, and you had different types. And you would knock other people out.
I do remember Twisted Steel.
Vigilante 8
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never played any of the Twisted Metal ones, but I love the Vigilante 8 stuff. It was
Nice.
so good. I just don't know why I didn't get more. I didn't have the original copy. I hate that.
Yeah.
Right behind that would have to be the Jet Moto series.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. Let's see. After that, PlayStation 2. I'm just gonna go off on the list of
keep
generation
going.
consoles. PlayStation 2, my favorite one. Wow, I gotta really think back on that one. That'd probably have to be Star Wars Battlefront 2.
They had a Star Wars Battlefront on PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's when the original Star Wars Battlefront came out.
Oh.
The first one I never really paid attention to, but the Star Wars Battlefront 2 had basically was the best Star Wars Battlefront to this date until they
Okay.
come out with a new Star Wars Battlefront 2, which supposedly is supposed to be way better.
Yeah.
But no, that one was great. You could play as a Jedi, a Sith, Boba Fett,
Nice.
Chewbacca, whatever you want. And they had like a lot of different maps and conquest mode and stuff like that. It was just hours of fun.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything else I had for. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, yeah. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts was
Yeah.
good too. I didn't really play a lot of that because I had an original Xbox at the time. PlayStation 3. Hatsune Miku Project Diva F second.
I knew that.
Yep, best ever.
He likes his Hatsune.
Yes.
Yep.
Vocaloid. It's basically like Guitar Hero, just in a
Miku-chan.
Vocaloid format.
Yeah.
A little bit easier to play too. You
Or
can
like-
actually play it on your controller.
Dance Dance Revolution, but on your TV instead of on a footpad.
I would love to have that for PlayStation 2.
I know, right?
I need to get that.
We need to find that version that we played in 29 Palms all the time.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I still have a PlayStation 2, right?
Do you really?
Mhm.
Ooh.
I also still have an N64. I just need an expansion pack.
We
the
need to
graphics
get
card.
We need to get the foot pads and find that game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so after that was PlayStation 3. Yeah, PlayStation 4. What is it, Dolby? What is it?
On PS4?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know.
You sure?
I don't know, I poo.
You don't know?
I think
Take
I
a
know.
wild guess.
I think I know, but I don't know.
Go ahead and tell me, George.
I think it's Fallout 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes.
Okay, this is how much this is also the best game I've ever played. Hands down, in my opinion. I don't care about your opinion. This is my opinion. I took a week off from work when this game first came out
I was right there with him.
just to play this nonstop. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as they released Fallout 4, that's when I got my next gen console because I was waiting for like a decent title to come out. I was like, oh, Fallout 4. There
I
you go.
did the same thing.
I played for 3 days straight with no sleep.
Damn.
And then I finally took a nap for about maybe 6 hours, and I played more.
Damn.
I have logged over 2,000 hours on one game. Yeah, I just added it up not too long ago. Yeah, 2,000 hours. Oh my god. And I just ordered the collector's edition for the Game of the Year edition. And
Oh,
it has
yeah.
the full-size Pip-Boy, so I'm finally going to get my Pip-Boy now. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
yes.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, so let's go back to Xbox. Original Xbox is going to be Halo right off the bat.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
That was like everyone's favorite, so.
It really is.
Not
'Cause it
surprising.
has such a good backstory to it. It
Yeah.
has such a good universe already set up around it.
Yes.
Xbox 360. Ooh. I had a lot of games for Xbox 360.
You've
That
owned
was my
so
main
many games for that.
That was my main console.
Yeah.
That's what turned me into a hardcore gamer, like 24/7. Like, ooh. It'd have to be the Call of Duty series. I'm just gonna go with the series because yes, followed right behind the Halo trilogy. Whatever.
Call of
I don't
Duty.
care. I don't care.
I'm rolling my eyes at him.
Yeah, he is. And I'm like, I don't care.
I know he does.
You do you, boo. I do
know.
me.
I know.
No, it was like probably my favorite. It was either a cross between Modern Warfare 2 or the original Modern Warfare. Those were good. I don't know. I just played endless hours just doing like Nazi zombies or multiplayer, you know, just on the different types of battlegrounds they had and everything.
I will give you that the Nazi zombies thing was fun. I've played it with you a few times, and it's fun as long as you have
good weapons
and actual friends that you like playing with you.
And they know what the frick they're doing.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what I was doing, but
yeah,
that's
see, there's like a certain strategy to every single map and everything, and you have to get it just right or else you're going to die.
So that's like the only time I played Call of Duty is if I was playing with this guy or some of our other friends.
But yeah, I just play that nonstop.
Yep.
It was bad. Xbox One? Overwatch.
Do you have a lot of games for the Xbox One?
Yeah, I have a good bit.
Okay.
I've got the new Tom Clancy Wildlands. I've got the Skyrim Remastered.
Yeah.
And then I've got, what else do I have? Master Chief Collection. All Halos, 1 through 4.
Yeah.
With ODST. But yeah, I have to say best Xbox One game I've had so far is either a tie between Master Chief Collection or Overwatch.
Okay.
Overwatch is a really good game.
Yeah.
It's a different type of first-person shooter because I'm kind of tired with the COD thing now. It's just getting old and stupid.
Yeah.
And Overwatch is a nice, fresh look on the FPS world and everything.
Yeah.
So
nice newcomer.
Yeah. Let's see. Worst game I've ever had. Oh, jeez. I can't even think about it. That's how bad it was.
I know, right?
I'd say the worst franchise I've ever had was the Gran Turismo franchise. I got so aggravated at GT2.
Yeah.
I broke one of the game disc in half.
Nice.
I was so pissed off by it.
See, the only Gran Turismo I got into was Gran Turismo 3, and then the one that came with the PS4.
See, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good
3
one.
was good.
Yeah, 3 was pretty decent. GT2 sucked.
Forza is better.
Forza's way better.
I will give Xbox that.
Forza 5, I think, was my favorite.
Okay.
That's like the first good one they came out with for Xbox 360, and I just played that for a good bit.
I hadn't played past, I think Forza 3 was the last one I ever played. Unless I played your Forza, like Forza 4.
You should have.
No, I played Forza 4 on your Xbox.
Yeah, was it Forza 4?
Yeah, I
thought
think
it was
so.
5.
It might have been 5.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
So many Forzas out now.
I know, right?
Yeah. But, yeah, so, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess that's pretty much it.
That was our video game episode.
Early episode.
Yeah, I know.
And I thought it was going to turn out to a really, really long one.
Yeah. We're coming up on an hour. We're only 10 minutes short, so I mean, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, guys. I have a friend who has a YouTube channel, if you're into gaming. His name's Sam. I'm not going to give his last name, but it's called Bearded Weirdo TV on YouTube. Go check him out. He does, excuse me, I'm sorry. He does like game reviews, gameplay videos, console reviews, and he's actually really good at cinematography, like editing videos and stuff. So his stuff, he does it all on his iPhone. Like all of his videos he records on his iPhone, but they look great. So go check him out if you're into video games and all that stuff. But nice. Anything else we got today?
I think that's about it, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
Believe it or not, that was actually pretty freaking quick.
Yeah, it didn't feel that long at all.
Let's see, we did our favorite consoles and worst consoles, our favorite video games. What's your worst video game? I forgot to ask you that.
Oh, yeah, you did. Worst video game.
Like the one you have, remember the most displeasure of playing.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
Owning.
That's a tough one.
Right?
There was one that I regretted spending money on, but I returned it in enough time to GameStop to where I got a full refund, so it wasn't that bad.
Nice.
Shit, what was it called? I don't even remember what it was called, but the guy at GameStop told me, dude, if you like Skyrim, you're going to love this game. It's kind of like the same concept with dragons and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, cool. I like that kind of stuff. And then I got it, and I put it in, and I was like, what the fuck is this garbage?
Was it Infinite Stratos or something like that?
That sounds familiar.
Dragon Inquisition?
That sounds more familiar. It might have been Dragon Inquisition.
Yes, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I tried that too. I was very disappointed.
Yeah. Like, I gave it an honest shot. Like, I put, like, 4 or 5 hours into it.
Yeah.
Like, I got past the tutorial, and I actually got into actual gameplay. But,
yeah. I want to look up the actual title so that way we're actually... Dragon Inquisition?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, that was it. That was the one.
Disappointed.
So much. Ugh.
I didn't like the fact that you had like a squad and you had to continuously command them to go everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
What's the point of that? I just want the AI to do good.
Yeah.
And kill baddies.
Like, RPGs are great. I love RPGs, but I also like... When I play an RPG, I'm like the Lone Ranger. Like, I am by myself battling everything.
Yeah.
Like, even in Skyrim, how they have companions and stuff, I wouldn't use them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time I would use them is if I had to move a lot of equipment from one place to another and I couldn't carry it all. But then when mods came into Skyrim, that was all moot because you could get the Ring of Infinite Carry and you're good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to change something on my favorite Xbox 360 game. I don't know why I completed it. Fallout 3.
Oh, duh.
Not the Call of Duty series.
Yeah, no.
What was I thinking?
Fallout 3. I don't know what you were thinking
Fallout
either.
3.
You're dumb.
It's such a happier place than Call of Duty.
You're so stupid.
Call of Duty are filled with hateful 12-year-olds.
Exactly.
Who talk about screwing your mom all the time.
Yeah. Like, dude, you couldn't find a pussy if you tried.
Ooh. Because your balls ain't dropped.
Hey!
Ayo!
You sound like a little girl.
Fallout 3.
Yeah, Fallout 3.
You know what's funny is that when I first saw it advertised and everything, it was at Blockbuster, believe it or not, when they were still alive.
Blockbuster. Oh my god.
I miss Blockbuster. Makes me still feel young. Makes me still feel like I'm young.
I don't. Netflix is
Well,
better.
Netflix is nice, but come on, it's Blockbuster, dude. It was your best friend when you were a child.
I mean, it was cool when you were a kid, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Better shit.
That exciting feeling you find when the game you want is in stock to rent.
Yep. Dude, funny story about Blockbuster, just a little side note. A friend of mine at work, she's older than me. She's like in her 30s, I think.
Yep.
She still has her Blockbuster card on her keyring. And she told me she went to like the store to buy beer or whatever, and she had her keys out. And the guy was about to ask her for her ID, but then stopped and said, "You have a Blockbuster card. You're definitely old enough to drink." Yeah.
Damn, I wish I would have kept mine. I could just be like, "Here, I'll just show you my Blockbuster card."
Yeah, right.
Let me see your ID. It's like
I shopped at Blockbuster.
Yeah. Am I old enough?
Kids these days don't know nothing about Blockbuster.
They all know about them Netflix and chill, though.
Yep.
But yeah, no, definitely Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 and just Fallout everything.
Fallout.
I'm
surprised we never mentioned New Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an okay spin-off.
It was a fun game, but yeah.
Thankfully, though, that because of that game, we got really good mods in Fallout 4.
Yes.
And all the
Weapons
other stuff that came
mods.
with it.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh. But no, when Fallout 3 was first advertised and it first came out, I saw it a big old poster of a Brotherhood of Steel guy in his power armor. I'm just like, it kind of looks like an okay game, but eh. And I think later on down the road, some friend of mine introduced the game to me. He's like, dude, it's like a freaking post-apocalyptic game. I'm like, oh. And then I started playing it. I was just like, oh. No, you didn't. I just play hours on hours on hours. I think that's the only game I bought every single DLC for.
Nice.
Except for maybe like one Call of Duty game, but that was a waste of money.
I got into it late, so I got the Game of the Year edition, which had all the DLCs already.
He cheated.
Yeah, I did cheat.
Cheated.
I was late to the video gaming scene. So.
I know. I got you. I sort of helped you get back into it a little bit.
Yeah.
But you kind of did it yourself.
Well, you're the one who got me into Fallout, so.
Yes. Yeah. You found Skyrim on your own, though.
I did, yeah.
Eh.
Well, I mean, everyone was talking about it, and I was like, oh, let's check it out.
Everybody was playing Skyrim at the time.
Yeah, exactly. And then I ended up putting, like, over 1,000 hours into my...
I never completed the main quest for it.
Really?
I never did. I did too many side missions. I got bored of it.
You know what's funny? I owned Skyrim for probably about 6 years.
Jesus.
Did not complete the main story mission until probably about 4 years into that.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I was too busy doing side quests and just fucking around and doing other shit. Or completely restarting my game from the beginning because I wanted to try a different type of character and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. I could definitely see that.
I should play it again sometime. I should try it on extreme mode.
No.
Yes.
Actually, no. I kind of want to do the hardest mode on Fallout 4, which is the survival mode.
Dude, I tried that.
I know. I want to try it anyway, though. I don't care.
All right, so sorry, we're going on a little tangent here. You know when you get to Concord and you have to fight the Deathclaw?
Yeah.
Like right in the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
I did that on survival mode.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I died and had to reload?
No.
Like 30.
Oh.
Yeah. It's freaking ridiculous.
Oh.
And if you think you're safe standing on top of the building, you're not.
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Survival mode's tough.
I want to try it anyway.
Oh, do it. It's fun. It's just hard as hell. You got to be really smart about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like challenges.
Yeah.
Shoot, I used to play Fallout 3 on very hard all the time. I was just like, eh. Once you get the Lincoln repeater,
Yeah, right?
popping headshots everywhere. Who cares about that VAT stuff? You know, Grim Reaper sprint. Refill my AP gauge. Here we go. Boom. Boom.
And
Boom.
you're dead. And you're dead. And
Headshot,
you're
headshot,
dead.
headshot. Yeah.
If Oprah were in Fallout, and you get a bullet, and you get a bullet,
Everyone
everybody
gets
a bullet. All
Yeah.
right.
I think that's about it, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in for us. I know this is a little bit of a shorter episode, and we may have not been, like completely on key, but this is. I think we both agree this is kind of how we want to do our episodes now.
Yeah.
We don't need to follow a script.
Nah, it's just DI bro talk. Two
Talk-
bros talking.
We talk about stuff. We don't need to be
Yeah.
scripted.
We like to have fun.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to this. And, of course, just tune into the other episodes if you haven't listened to them. Of course, subscribe to us on our website as well and everything like that. And we will see you guys next week.
Wait, hold on. Hey, guys.
Well-
leave us a rating on iTunes, please.
Please.
Please. We
We
have
want
nothing
your
yet.
feedback. We want your feedback so bad.
Yes. Yeah, be nice.
Please.
We can take criticism, but be nice about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks again for tuning in. Remember, we release a new episode every week on Monday morning around 6 a.m.
You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, and YouTube by searching for DI Bro Talk. Please subscribe to us on your platform of choice and leave us a rating if you would. It helps spread the word about the show. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at DI Bro Talk. Check out our website by going to www.dibrotalk.com. From there, you can enter your email at the bottom of the page and have all new episodes delivered straight to your inbox. If you have any comments or questions, shoot us an email at dibrotalk@gmail.com.
And until next time, we will see you later.
Later.